Alright, this is take two. This is the 72 Kmart P-23 by Lakewood. Um, this is pretty much a mainstay staple in my collection. I've had it for a very long time. It's been about 10 years since I got it, which is surprising. And yeah, it's a good old fan. Can't beat this thing. Um, I got it from an old lady way back in the day. Um, she used it on her sun porch. I asked her about it. I was like, hey, would you want to get rid of that old fan on the porch? And she kind of thought about it for a while, a couple of days or so. And I ended up with it eventually. Um, it was actually my friend's great grandma that had this fan. She was like 90 years old. And she had all kinds of cool old stuff. I mean, her house was decorated in mostly like mid-century modern stuff, which was really cool. Um, a lot of it was like 60s and 70s furniture and all that. I had wood paneling in the house. I mean, the house was really cool. I kind of wanted it when I was a kid. I still wouldn't mind it now, actually. But I got this fan and a couple other fans and an old radio and a heater from our house. Um, this fan was one of the first ones. I got this one in the third gen with the Samsung motor from her house. Um, but yeah, this fan was kind of a special fan to me. This is one of the first metal bladed Lakewoods in my collection. I wouldn't say it's the first, because I had another one before this, which was an old Country Air with the push button controls. But that one I ended up parting out because it was getting really rusty and I needed the motor for something else. And I believe that motor lives on in a fan that the fan mower man has now. So yeah. But anyway, we're going off the beaten path here. This one is a 1972 model. It has the kind of light blue cabinet, which was a kind of a carryover from the Windsor fans, because they went to a darker blue probably in 73 or 4. It has the old school Kmart logo, which I really like. I had to replace this switch because the original one, the knob was broken off. It was still there, but the switch was broken and part of the switch was actually stuck inside the knob. That is the original knob because I got the stub out of there. His This isn't the original handle. I believe it got broke at some point, and I put another one on it. This came off of I believe a 14-inch Windsor that was kind of beat up. Used the same handle. I think the next year they changed the handle, or I think it was 74 they changed the handle. The knob changed in 72 or 1. The metal blades, which I polished up like last year, I believe. Pretty shiny still. The grill's in pretty good shape. It's got some cracked spots, like right here. And that's about it, I think. All the grill slats are there. This one has a McMillan motor. And it has the two separate motor braces that they started doing in 72. And the back grill's in pretty good shape. If I remember right, I had to replace one of the grills. I don't remember if it was this one or the front one. Because I remember when I first got it, one of the grills was really beat up, and I replaced it with something I had in stock with all my parts. But there's the McMillan motor. This is a 1.4 amp motor, if it'll focus, which it probably won't. No, there we go. Lakewood Engineering Manufacturing. The sticker needs to be taped back down. It's starting to peel. But yeah, this motor's in pretty good shape. It's keep it oiled and all that, so. And it's pretty clean still, so that's good. Now the paint's starting to flake off in spaces on it, like right here. But other than that, it's in alright shape still. It's a model P-23. I don't know what it is about this blue fan paint, but it always turns this really light shade of blue and then starts flaking off. It's really weird. The rest of the fan is actually in pretty good shape still. It still has the little plugs for the stand. It has the original cord. I don't know if you'll be able to see the date code, but it's like right in there. It says K72, which I don't think we're going to be able to see it. It's right there. K72. That's the date code. Making this one a 72 model. This is one of the few fans I plan on keeping for a very long time. Because, you know, it's kind of sentimental. And I always wanted one of these P-23s. And this was the first one I ever got, so, yeah. Anyway, here is High. Good running fan, moves a lot of air, and it's pretty quiet. Go to medium. It runs pretty good. And then finally low. Low speed's what I usually run it on at night. Put it in the window over there and just kind of let it run. It's a great summertime fan. You really don't even need an air conditioner up here. Unless it gets really hot. But usually I use one of these and keeps the room really cool. Back to High. And as always, OFF spells off. Yeah, pretty good running fan. Spin down could be a little bit better, but it hasn't ran much until I dug it out of storage the other day, so yeah, we'll do the startup soon here in low. Medium. And as LocoHog91 would say, here's high. Oh yeah. Not a bad thing. Guess I could do the other Kmart fan, the first gen. It's got a bit of a sentimental story to it too. Well, there you go. There's the Kmart P-23 from 1972. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.